Good morning, gentlemen. Amanda Bush, the reintroduction and the handshake all over again. Thank you, first of all, for taking the time to meet with me today about this position. Secondly, thank you for taking the time to review the video that I've prepared for you guys. If you have any questions throughout the video, please pause the video and ask away. Everything that I'll be discussing in this video, you have a transcript of, so we'll be reading pretty much together. In the meantime, let's get started. So let's start with the basics, shall we? What is the difference between SEO and content marketing? Many argue that the two are very separate entities and similar to comparing apples to oranges. While this may be true, the fact is effective content marketing implementations may strengthen the potential that SEO brings. Search engine optimization, or commonly referred to as SEO, is a collection of techniques used to increase a website's ranking in search engine results pages. According to John Strickland, contributor for How Stuff Works, the most important component of SEO is excellent content. Without strong content, SEO tips and tricks will provide a temporary boost in your website's ranking, and that's at best. In contrast, Forbes defines content marketing as a publication of material designed to promote a brand, usually through a more oblique, subtle approach than that of traditional advertising. It offers something that the viewer wants, something like information, entertainment. It can take a lot of different forms, and it shouldn't really feel like advertising at all. So let's talk about the intersection of SEO and content marketing. Though search engine optimization and content marketing intersect, and they can be codependent, but they don't compete. So why am I choosing to focus on content? When you have content optimized for search engines, it will continue to be discovered and generate traffic for you long after you post it, and that creates a longer effect than many SEO techniques. Many even argue that content marketing is the new SEO, though content marketing is far from new. Let's talk about a little of the history of content marketing. In the beginning, the big ominous in the beginning, there was content marketing. While one of the first signs of content marketing was found as early as 4200 BC, content marketing has evolved to that of a trending topic. And the first example was actually a cave drawing of a person fighting off a boar with a spear. And though our market may have changed from boar-defending spears to Siri-speaking iPhones, we still are seeking a better and more efficient way to bring the theory of telling rather than selling. Other historic examples of content marketing include the Furrow, a consumer magazine by John Deere, which launched in 1895 and now has 1.5 million in circulation in 40 countries and 12 different languages. In 1900, the Michelin Guide developed this 400-page guide, now with its iconic red cover, to help drivers maintain their cars, find decent lodging. It covered basic maintenance, accommodations, and other travel tips. After 35,000 copies were distributed for free, the company began selling the book for a profit. Smart. In 1904, the jell-o recipe book was distributed as free copies of its own cookbook that suggested creative and useful ways to use its own product. Before its time, jell-o was basically unknown and unused, but 2 years after this marketing technique, the company's sales rose by over 1 million, and that's from 1904 to 1906. So basically what we see is the trend is in. And the reason why I've decided to focus more on content marketing than SEO is because professionals are making the switch. And it's not that they're not focusing anything on SEO, it's just they're focusing a little bit more of their efforts on content. There are 5 reasons why specifically that I've chosen to elaborate on. The first reason is when SEO changes, the benefits of great content marketing, they do not. Simply put, SEO can become pretty technical. Those who stick to proven content marketing methods never have to worry about the chances of Google changing its algorithm. Reason number 2, content marketing gets results for less. For example, Kissmetrics, they spent about $28,000 on 47 infographics, and what did they receive? 2.5 million visitors, 41,000 tweets, and 21,000 likes. They estimate that it would have cost them $1.07 million to pay an SEO expert to get similar results. And that's not even how much time it would have taken an SEO expert. That's just in finances. Reason number 3. Hiring an SEO can be expensive and or risky. And when a large divide of your revenue relies on Google search rankings, it makes for really risky SEO work. With one violation of Google's guidelines, companies can see their results plummet in a matter of hours. And that's putting all of their time and effort to waste. And let's not even talk about the money that they spent. Did you see the point above? Reason number 4, content can assist in bringing brand equity organically. There's nothing perfect about SEO and website traffic building your brand. On the other hand, the idea that content will keep your visitors coming back. And reason number 5, content marketing is still really pro SEO. As a matter of fact, if done right, content marketing enhances SEO. So develop content that builds your brand and works for SEO, such as shareable content that you can use on one website and be shared on another website and liked here and retweeted there, example. So lastly, and this kind of transitions into the face-to-face portion of our presentation here, smarter investing. You can see that the rise in content marketing emphasis is making headlines. Example, Heineken and Weave, they unite for a $750,000 mobile marketing deal, and that's as of Tuesday of this week. Launching a video fort now gives professional video content marketing strategies to broad ranges of small to medium-sized business marketers. Business marketers should pay attention to more interactive content. Apple and Time Warner, they've merged for a TV content deal. So you can see over and over. And finally, at nearly $44 million, a new survey shows a rise in content marketing budgets. $44 billion. So we can see that it's important. Not that SEO is not important, but there's a rise in emphasis on content marketing. And why I wanted to talk about this also is because that's really where my expertise lies. The next portion of this presentation, you'll have more of examples of how I've used content marketing or how I understand content marketing in everyday life. So let's get to it, shall we? Again, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you'd like a copy of this video, I will say it's for free. I can send it to you. It's not a big deal. And if you haven't noticed, the purpose of this video was to give you a presentation, a video on content marketing. I was marketing myself throughout the video. I want to show you that I can read well, I can write well, I can present well, I can do video well, and you will soon see that I can present in person well as also. And in the next portion of my presentation, you will see what my qualifications are. I also want to emphasize, if you haven't caught on to this, there were some things about content marketing and SEO that I was unfamiliar with, but I'm eager to learn. I spent quite a few days researching these things and trying to figure out the best way to present it to you. I want to show you that if I don't know, I'd love to learn from you. In addition to what I do know, I would love to contribute to Brafton. So let's get on to the second part of the presentation.